What about?
Oh, kind of the rifleman just crawling into the fire of the Nebelwerfer. Now sit there and burn. Will they retreat after the fire went out?
Nah, they won't. They'll just stay around. 80 guns. American 80 guns getting repaired once again. Pretty consistent there, played by the American gamer, trying to keep his 80 guns alive for the duration of this game. He actually has not lost a single 80 gun, itself. The crew, yes, has been decrewed several times, but the gun is not. So that's cool. One more time, Ostwind on the field. Nebelwerfers not doing that much. I expect them to do actually much more. 0 kills on the one, 4 kills on the other. King Digger once again getting repaired. However, that wall of 80 guns is getting bigger by the minute. Now 3 on the field. Not too sure how this is going to pay out. Then once again we even have a sniper on sniper action.
Sniper on Ostwind actually. On the right hand side.
Yeah, that was
almost jumped under the tank.
That's the way to take out the tank. Jump the sniper under it. And use a demolition charge on it.
Wonder what a tank looks like from below. Oh, like a bloody sniper.
Yeah.
Squish.
Mortar on the field. That's kind of weird. Seems that the Wehrmacht player is realizing his Nebelwerfers are not doing that much damage, and he even wants another indirect fire unit in order to take on the 80 guns. But not only the 80 guns. Mortar actually are good against the riflemen, of course, as well, and maybe used just to protect that middle victory point. Still a 20 victory point lead for the American player, not that significant after all. And King Tiger is being bold.
Yeah, since you can't be killed, it's okay.
Well,
and the Wehrmacht is always trying to close the gap, trying multiple times to do the wiring now. And the closer the gap is, the easier it becomes for the Nebelwerfers and now the mortar to hit the whole American army.
Mortar actually doing a good job against that AT gun there, breaking it out to very low health. Another actually mortar hit is going to degrue the gun and lose the veterans here on that one, since AT guns that are getting decrewed do not retain their veterancy, so that's a win for the Wehrmacht player now. He's also getting back the victory point in the middle. He has his grenadiers around, however his Ostwind is once again may go down to the propaganda war once again. That's good for the Ostwind. However, King Tiger may get flanked by AT guns this time. One from the east, one from the north. Still,
I'm not impressed. Nebelwerfer their asses off. By the way, again, Grenadiers reformed.
Nice. Wow. Counter snipe once again. AT gun getting decrewed by the Wehrmacht sniper, but American sniper still there. Still causing a lot of trouble. Damage tension of the KD. What is going on?
Kill.
A lot of damage being pumped out by those American AT guns, and we even may see the end of the KD here. A bombing run coming down, and yes, the directionality is the correct one. There was no way that figure could have avoided that bombing run, and this time,
that's why I line them all up in a straight line.
Yeah, this was actually rightly, played in the right way by the American player. Took that kill on the KT, and now things look very, very grim for the Wehrmacht player.
I still have my mortar.
Yeah.
Run, mortar, run! It looks so cowardish. Oh no, they're coming! Run, 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 run!
He did get Venom's level 2 on his support though, at the 52-minute mark and 3, 4, 5 seconds. So, yeah, that was a late Venom's level 2 on support, to be honest.
I'd rather went for some more units. On the other hand, the Nebelwerfers will shoot faster. Maybe that's the main reason.
Yeah, Nebelwerfers are great against infantry. However, the infantry count of the American player has not really diminished. I mean, he hasn't lost rifleman squads. Yes, he has taken a lot of losses on them, but he still has all 4 that he started with. Yeah, veterans level 21, Veterans level 2 on the other one, Veterans level 1 on the other one. Yeah, he pretty much has everything that he started with, and that's gonna be a pain for the Wehrmacht player. Even now...
Shoo! Get out of my base!
without the help of a King Tiger.
I will throw a V1 if I have to.
Nah, I don't know what they were doing there. Were they trying to kill the Nibelwerfer with a
I think so,
rifle?
another satchel or just recall rifle fire.
Yeah.
Those guys did a lot of damage, killing 2 bunkers. Where is my sniper? Yeah, it went down to the KT.
It did? I didn't see
yeah,
that.
on the retreat.
Oh, great. I'll have
Just a few seconds after he counter-sniped, I'm running home and tell my friend. And just...
I'll have to catch that in the video.
Oh, you already shot the video and you caught the sniper very nicely. I saw this.
What are the pioneers doing? Can somebody answer me?
Yes.
Wow.
The reincarnation of the King Tiger, but not as durable or deadly or anything. Oh, we just spotted for V1.
Coming down? Where?
Right on the tank. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yay!
That one didn't do much, admittedly. And now, with no KT on the field, American player is feeling pretty comfortably building a Sherman of his own. It's actually pretty safe thing to do. Couple of Ostwinds only on the field right now. I'm not sure what the fuel situation is in the Wehrmacht player camp.
A lot.
So he
fuel is by no means the limit. It's the manpower.
Yeah.
I don't know why I built another Ostwind. I need a Panzer IV or Panther to contest this stupid Sherman. Or send my Grenadiers over there.
I'm not sure at what point he saw the Sherman, but if he saw the Sherman before the Ostwind was complete, getting that Ostwind will surely have been a blunder on his part. He surely should have cancelled that immediately and get a Panther instead. But
Stingy bomb! Stop throwing socks at me.
Soaps that explode. A kid's dream coming true.
Don't try this at home, kids. Do not put TNT in your socks and throw it at tanks.
And now what's the answer to the Sherman? That's the question.
A sniper!
Once again, a Wehrmacht sniper on the field. How many snipers does one have to lose to not get any more snipers?
15.304.
Well, there you go.
There.
You heard it here first.
I just did the math. Just random numbers.
Single Shrek Grenadier? Are they gonna be enough? Does not seem to be the case. And now map control heavily favoring, of course, the American player. No KT around. Only a single Ostwind around. Not a single Nibel around even. I'm pretty sure at this moment the American player will just take control of the field. He even has a Vet 3 rifleman squad. He feels so comfortable right now. He just has to reinforce his riflemen, keep his Sherman alive, use his
Sherman is a good point because now I'm getting another Panther. And your Sherman will going to die against the Panther of the German army thingy. It's pretty tough to switch back and forth between German and English. Trying to maintain a silly accent. Wow, brain. I need more coffee, I guess.
Maybe you do. But it's okay. I mean, it's pretty distinctive that you have an accent, to be honest. As is the case for me. So, although they're a little bit more difficult to figure out my accent, so I have that advantage. In any case, some riflemen getting hit by Ostwinds, nothing for the American player to really worry about. He even has both his supply yard upgrades up to now, his manpower income is just fine. Sherman on the field, pretty much uncountered, unless of course that Panther comes out. But even with the Panther coming out, there's still a lot of stickies and a Veterans level 1 airborne squad that are so freaking deadly. I don't know. Maybe at this moment, I don't know what the Wehrmacht player can do. Maybe get a single Puma or a couple of Pumas.
Or retreat the Grenadiers.
Wow, wow. Just that.
I should stop sending my people to death because I do not have a medic bunker yet anymore.
Yeah, that was a silly loss there, and all those medic bunkers and the repair bunkers going down to the AT guns and the airborne did not help the Wehrmacht player at all.
Now comes the Nebelwerfer. Yeah, okay. This things always shoots so late. It's like, oh, a big engagement. I need my Nebelwerfer now. Fire! And you wait and you wait and you wait, and all your people die. And you wait and wait, and then after everything is over, like now, even the Panther advanced to this position. Pew! Pew! Yay! We won the war. Maybe.
He was spotting for the Nebel.
Yeah.
So now, actually now not even a single spot of infantry for the Wehrmacht there. Well, we're fighting infantry. A couple of...
But I got a sniper. This sniper will kill your whole army.
You always have a sniper on the field. I mean, like, this game is like almost going to an hour right now, and like for the 50 minutes of the game there was a sniper in the field by either side. It's kind of silly. And just American infantry advancing, bombing coming down.
Oh.
Directionality pretty good. Ostwind going down. And that Panther is going to be able to do nothing against Riflemen and Airborne. This game is decided. I'm pretty sure about that. I think you are pretty sure about that as well, although it may sadden you that your Wehrmacht has been defeated.
No. I got more tanks, or maybe not more, but a bigger tank than you have, and I got more sniper than you have.
Yeah,
this is by no means over. Yet. See? You're running home, because you know you're defeated. At the 1 hour mark. You don't say that quite often.
Actually, yeah, you don't say that very often. And we have made it so far, so that's something. The wreck of the KT overlooking the field, sad in its own way. It started...
It went down because I want to salvage and get some more ammunition out of the wreck.
Yeah, we haven't seen actually a lot of salvaging. Although, I don't know. The Wehrmacht used a couple of, propaganda wars, a V1, so he didn't have a munitions issue. Overall.
Another Ostwind, I think it's the wrong choice. Of course, the Ostwind is nice from the left-hand side, but Panzer IV would have been better to scare off the Shermans.
Shermans have actually did a good job against the Panther, maybe because of the fact that one of the Shermans is at weapons level 2. The other fact is, of course, that they have the long barrel Afghan.
Which is, by the way, similar to purchasable veterancy, dear American players.
Yeah.
I'm just a little annoyed of so many American players thinking that the Germans buy upgrades and the Allies don't, which is simply not the case.
Well, it is the case.
But, well, you can call it veterancy, but to be honest, it's not veterancy. It's upgrades.
Yeah.
The difference is the Germans have one building with 3 upgrades for every unit, while the Americans have all their upgrades spread across all buildings.
Well, it's not like you can pump out Wehrmacht upgrades at the same time anyway, so it's the same. I think it's the same principle. The issue is, for the most part, I think that opinion comes from the fact that, usually it's attributed to the way that infantry veterancy works, because that was an issue, of course, with Grenadiers getting elite armor, veterans level 2, and Riflemen having to earn their veterans level 3 kills and all that stuff. But now, veterans level 2 for Grenadiers just gives bonus health, so Riflemen are still able to gun them down with bars and superior firepower, or just use Shermans.
Bars you can purchase, by the way.
I know. I mean, why do we even have this argument? Are you just?
Yeah, I don't know. We shouldn't go into this because the thread will be filled with no, he's wrong, he's an idiot. Yeah. Well, fuck you.
I think you're trolling me.
I'm just back in time trolling all the guys in the forums who said that this is stupid because it's not.
Panther, the last hope of the Wehrmacht army as far as AT goes, has been destroyed by the Sherman tanks. Some veterans even for those same tanks, and massive move of infantry by the American player to the west, trying to avoid something that never actually hit.
The Osman just went to your base to negotiate the surrender conditions of the Americans.
And with that Ostwind going down, we probably will see... Actually, we won't see the Ostwind...
Negotiations are over!
Wow, that Ostwind survived. That's something to be mentioned. Wow, that was a long-ass replay, to be honest. Are you still standing, or have you collapsed on your chair?
Was what to say. I don't stand all the time. I use the force of chair. You know, it's working against the gravity, so I do not have to stand up by myself. It's one of those silly German inventions, like bombs or gas and chairs. That's the foundation of our economy.
Yeah. Wow. What can we say? What can we say? I don't know. It was a long game to recap, but in my opinion, I know.
It didn't feel like an hour. It was quite entertaining.
No, it wasn't that it was boring or anything. It had a lot of action in it. But I'm trying to think of the moments that actually impressed me in this game. First off, those
the thick-headedness about the snipers.
Yeah, those sniper wars were...
You really have to do a head count how many snipers were lost on each side.
So many snipers built, so many snipers going down. Snipers not really paying off that much except for that Veterans Level 3 American sniper, which was actually like the 4th or 5th sniper on the field. Kind of a passive game overall because of that lack of heavy infantry fights, either on the American side or the Wehrmacht side. I don't know, the KT holding the line for as long as it did was actually kind of hinting that the Wehrmacht player could stay in the game and actually win it, but when that went down to the bombing run, which is one of the other moments that I fondly remember, it was actually, yeah, no, you don't have a KT, now I can just push even farther into your line with my AT guns and just gun down your Panther or your Ostwinds.
That's a little bit sad. Since the macro was pretty good, the taking choices. As I said before, it just did back and forth and always countering the other one. But in terms of taking cover, for example, using hedges to protect your tanks from AT fire, it is something that I wanted to see. Not just stay in the open and wait for the enemy to come.
Yeah, well, American players seem to have win that whole micro war as well as the unit preservation war. Has a Vet 3 Rifleman Squad, Vet 2 Rifleman Squad, Vet 2 Rifleman Squad, Vet 3 Shermans. He did a good job. I was really impressed by him sending his AT guns back into the base to the Trias Center to heal them more, constantly repairing with his engineers when he actually had the chance to do so. So his AT guns were always a force to be reckoned with by the Wehrmacht tanks that would just really, at no point were that low on health that just the German tanks could have moved in and killed the gun itself, which is really nice. I don't know. I kind of felt that the Wehrmacht player was actually crumbling under pressure when he just got those 2 Nibelwerfers. They didn't do that much, and then he got even one more mortar, and he didn't build up his tank force anymore. He just neglected his infantry overall. He just has a couple of grens and all that stuff. Yeah, at that moment I felt kind of that, the Wehrmacht was too much of a pressure for him to handle. But well played overall. I don't know, what do you think of the game, apart from these facts that we just mentioned? Do you think you have something like anything else? If you're not dead, hello.
Maybe we should build a little bit more viral, but on the other hand, he did manage to fence the whole. You don't say fence off, do you? You build Wehr across the whole left-hand side of the map to force the American to attack him head on, which is of course the strength of the Wehrmacht to fight head on with all this frontal armor and cheese and stuff. It's pretty nice, but he could, maybe he should have invested a little bit more in that, because he had one head on, of course. I think so. And it was unfortunate that the Nebelwerfers did not kill as much.
Yeah, well, he did a good job. I mean, holding down the map in the west, trying to funnel the American player into the position that you wanted him to go to. But I don't know. I think he kind of tried to get all things. He got tier 1, he got the snipers, he then got tier 2, he got the pack, he got a couple of Grens, he got Sturmhammer, he got the Puma, and then he moved directly to Panzer Command and started pumping out tanks, and then he got the Tiger as well. In my opinion, if he had stopped at tier 3 at the Sturmhammer, he got the Puma out, got the second Puma out, then switched to the Stags, because Stags are really good this iteration of the game, because of their buffs to their speed, to their tracking of the gun, to their, they are much more viable now as the tank of its own. And stayed tier 3 and just waiting for the KT. And stage tier 3 got veterancy, skipped completely tier 4. I think it would have been a much different game for him. Those Stugs could stand face to face to the Shermans. Pumas could stand their ground against the Riflemen. And of course the eventual KT would come to seal the deal. But he may wanted to. Maybe he was bored of just doing Stugs, Pumas, and Grens all the time, and he wanted to spice it up a little bit by getting tier 4. But as it seems, it was part of his demise, in my opinion, getting all tech that he could do, he could get, and not focusing on something that would actually pay off in the long run, as far as, economies of scale, if you could call them in a game, go. Getting more tanks out of the same kind, but they're still effective, getting their veterancy on. Not trying to divert your play as far as taking goes so much as he did. In any case, I think we could close this right now and say our farewell to the beta. Finally, hooray for that!
Finally live, hooray for this!
It started back in December 2010, to be honest.
Is it only the...
It's now almost 5 months afterwards that it's going into retail. So that's a long run for a beta. Surely it had its bumps. And no one forgets, of course, all those tier 1 buffs for the Wehrmacht. Do you remember them? Volks decrease cost, MG42 so quickly, so cost effective, so many units on the field so early for the Wehrmacht. It was fun for Wehrmacht fanboys like you.
I have to be biased.
Yes, you do.
But I'm looking for mostly the thing I'm looking forward to is the kangaroo thing, to be honest.
Yeah, that would make a huge difference. Not only in 1v1, but also in team games. That actually was.
Yeah,
was a plague.
Sick of,
to be honest.
British players screwing up the whole game, just holding on to this tiny bit, and then I got kangaroos, and now you're fucked. Because I don't know. I don't have to start this yet, but you know how silly those things are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll see more dynamic games in the future, more not so standard. I'm going to do that particular thing all over again, and I'm going to be winning consistently with it because it just has that.
I reached my tagging goal.
Yeah, and same goes for biospam, to be honest. You can't just biospam anymore, for example, even in 1v1, which is really powerful against the Brits, and expect to win, but just by biospamming. The same way you can just bum rush Pigrins, for example, in the US versus Panzer Elite matchup with your rifleman, and in the G43 upgrade doing nothing, even if it's a 50 munition investment, losing to vanilla rifleman, for example. Anyway, it's a good thing that this patch is coming. It's a great thing that is coming in the next days, Tuesday. And with that, I'm going to bid you all farewell, and I'm guessing the same will come from General Mistake, unless you don't want to say farewell to anyone.
Yeah, you can go back to sleep now, or wake up, or whatever you did. Community, I mean.
Yeah, pretty much what you said.
Yeah, I won't start saying anything intelligent now, because I'm wasted over an hour saying silly stuff now, and I won't start saying something smart now.
You don't want to ruin it for everyone. Okay.
Well, I just want to keep the stereotypical stuff alive.
Yes, you do. So that's all. ArmaKG out. Did I mistake? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm out. I thought you stopped already. Bye, guys.